we're live. Hi, Jamie.
Welcome to counting our favorite numbers.
Starting with 8.
3.
Discord noise. Hang on. I like that streamer mode turns on and off at random intervals.
It literally. I've found that it turns off when OBS is shut down, and it's like, no, I wanted to keep streamer mode on.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Hi, Discord.
I've just conditioned myself that all Discord noises are bad. Anybody can at everyone me. That's fine. But if I get a noise for any reason, the killing must begin.
Yeah, that will piss me off.
That's right.
I don't like it when things chirp at me.
Except for little critters.
Oh, joy. Now I can throw my James 7 tomato.
Oh, no.
That's excellent, Ellie. You can, in fact, do that.
Hello, Ellie. My chatters tolerate me so much, they come to my friend's stream and they try to hurt me and kill me and hurt me.
I don't know how this thing got into my stream. You're gonna have to hurt and kill it.
Sorry, everyone. I'm just here for the cloutberry.
Picking a fresh cloutberry off of the attention bush.
Remember to follow Jame5T. Fuck! I got
Damn
the
it.
wrong name. Fuck! Stupid! Stupid!
Bricks. We got a holly hammer.
Entire walls of them.
It's time to show Jay mushroom frame. I don't have the mushroom frame yet. We need to try and get him. We need to acquire the mushroom boy.
I thought that you had a mushroom boy. Is there a new mushroom boy?
There's a new mushroom boy. He dropped like 2 days ago.
Is it related to the original mushroom boy, or is it just an unrelated sort of fun
No,
happiness?
he's actually related to the skateboarder frame. There's like a skater girl frame, and the mushroom boy is actually her brother who smokes weed.
Now, why is mushrooms not related to mushrooms?
Well, mushrooms, like Nokko has mushrooms, but
Right.
Mushroom Boy is the brother of the skater girl.
Right. I see.
Who's the original Mushroom
Doesn't see
Boy?
it all.
Lavos. Lavos is kind of like mushroom themed. He has kind of a mushroom head, but like his theming is that he's an alchemist.
I see. Okay, so it's like thematically mushrooms instead of
Having mushroom.
looking like a mushroom. I see.
Yes, Nokko looks like a mushroom and has mushroom-based powers. Hi,
I
Biomeki.
see.
Welcome to chat.
Biomeki. That's a nice name.
Yeah. Yeah, Lavos Prime's lore is that he just primed himself is pretty cool. It also papers over the fact that there's a couple Prime frames that, like, logically shouldn't exist, like Zaku Prime, because he's, like, made out of junk Warframe parts. It's like, there should not be an ancient, perfect version of him. He was made out of trash.
Okay, but wouldn't it be like an art piece if you made something beautiful out of trash? Could it be like, oh, this is my oh so beautiful chair I made out of only discarded paper cup, and that's the logic for Trash Prime?
I think the idea with, like, Zaku Prime and Revenant Prime is that it's like they were reconstructed with Orican technology. Like, the Prime is new. You think Zaku is they, them? I don't know Zaku's pronouns. My mistake.
Zaku is from Gundam.
No, Zaku is Skeleton Warframe.
Zaku is a skeleton.
No.
I'm learning so little.
You're wrong.
And I will be hurt soon.
The pain is coming. Hello, Wolf.
Pain fans, rise up!
Morning, May. I've been hard at work on research this week, so I do still have esoterica stuff to talk about if you are down for that, Jamie.
Oh, of course.
Hi, Adala. Yeah, I have seen you. Yeah, May, I have seen you talking about like ritual stuff on your blog.
Writing ritual? What's this?
May is writing a ritual or some shit. I don't know what it's for.
Oh, fun.
Oh, I'm getting a bite of my burrito.
You sound like you haven't slept in a while. That is because CT is eating a burrito.
Mm-hmm. My sleepy burrito. I did not sleep great last night, but I feel fine.
Last night I think I got like the first just like good sleep I've had in a while. Like I didn't set an alarm or anything, and I still woke up like after 7 hours, and I was like, oh, drat. I've conditioned my body to be like so used to 7 or less hours of sleep that I'm just automatically waking up after 7 hours, which pissed me off. Because now I'm like still kind of tired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that.
In my defense, as usual, I will point out, I don't respect my boss, and I don't want to give him 100%, you know?
No,
so I want to stay up and give my friends playtime late night and evening.
I deserve your playtime.
Exactly.
Working on some sabbatic structure, a lot of Greek mystery stuff, some local tradition, got a Hermes, Orpheus, a Cerberus in the ritual, so it should be fun. Yeah, that is fun. All classic elements of a good ritual, like a mystery ritual, a mystery rite.
What are classic elements of a bad ritual?
That's a good question, actually. Like, what does it mean to have a shitty ritual? I guess it's like,
yeah.
When I read like really good mystical literature, it kind of amps you up. Like there's parts of the there's like a lot of thalamic texts like that, where it's like Liber 7 and shit that are like, just reading it makes you feel amped. Like reading it out loud gets you into the groove of it. There's like a rise and fall to the intonation. There's like a something about the, I don't know, something about like the yeah, panache versus no panache. That's definitely something about it. And so I guess a bad ritual would just be something that's boring. Like something that you just don't, you're not feeling anything. It's got no spark to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the equivalent of like reading a receipt or something. Bad ritual traits, very little oh my god. Bad ritual traits. Very little physicality, boring narrative, very mechanical structure. There's also something to be said for bad rituals where it's like obvious.
Obvious?
Hang on. Kayla Trange, welcome to chat. In the sense of like, like a bad ritual is like, okay, I'm trying to have the power of a king, so it involves like wearing a crown in the ritual. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it.
No metaphor.
Yeah, no meta. It's like no heightened reality. Like I think that's an essential part of like any. I think that's an essential part of religion in general. Is like the intersection of like rote history and mythology.
I see.
You know, the Bible could never have been pure facts, but it also could never have been pure fiction. It has to blend both, and like the religion has to exist in that heightened state where mythology and fact collide. It's the tension between the two that creates the sort of heightened reality that allows religion to exist as a meaningful thing, as something that you can feel rather than just participate in. What if it involves a crown like the tooth? That could work. Yeah, the mythic needs that truth veiled. Yeah, it needs to be abstracted sufficiently to the point where it's like you can kind of, I don't know, allow yourself to fall into it. Because the structure, a lot of rituals are kind of U-shaped. You start at a point of reality, and then you kind of descend into a heightened headspace, and then you kind of slowly bring yourself back out.
Oh, like As Above, So Below, the hit movie.
I guess. I've never seen that movie.
They go into Paris.
Yeah, I know it has catacombs and whatnot.
I don't remember it being very good, but I remember watching it about 5 times.
That's what I've heard, that movie is not very good.
The reason I mentioned media in relation to a ritual is you should make your palace game into a ritual.
That could be fun. I mean, it's already kind of based on the Hecla literature, so that wouldn't be too hard.
I think it would be fun to hide elements of the ritual within the code, because having now done a smidgen of code for my game class and an upcoming secret thing, I think that it's like genuinely fascinating to be able to hide like metaphors within the code of a game. You know, something that most people are never going to see unless some pervert goes and decompiles it and finds like, oh shit, hold on, there's
secret toys. Yeah. Yes, May, you can quote me on that. Go ahead. No, I think you're right. I think like even practicing something like that helps you with the intentionality of creative, like it helps you with the intentionality of creative work of like, okay, I'm focusing on this as deeply as I can.
Yes, exactly. Because it's like code, seeing a lot of numbers in an area. James, do you realize how precarious coding is, right? Those incantations are there for good luck. No, yeah, literally. Like, the fucking, what's it called? When I'm doing my code, it's so haphazard, and I have to keep, like, writing comments to remind myself what this, like, page actually does, right? And that's fascinating to me because it's like, oh shit, I'm, like, writing notes in this, like, functional thing that'll remind me later in the future to continue using the function correctly. You know, I'm essentially writing code when I do a note like that commands Jamie instead of the game, which is fun.
That is fun. That's a fun way of looking at that. Properly commented code is a staple of good programming, especially if you're working in groups. But like, I don't know. The idea with the Palace game is that I want it to be as simple as possible. Like I specifically wanted to design something that could be made in RPG Maker. I am having what's this Palace game? I had an idea for a game. It's like the idea is that you're one of many human consorts that have been chosen to like potentially be the bride of God. And so the entire thing is it's like a like one of those Chinese palace soap operas where you're playing a consort, and kind of structured like a tournament arc where your goal is to politically sabotage your rival consorts while ascending to the throne yourself. You're trying to marry one of the princes, etc., etc. But the mechanical conceit, like a harem drama. The mechanical conceit is that there's no difference between combat and dialogue. Instead of, like, characters don't just come up and talk to you, they initiate, like, a turn-based framing where you never know if you're in danger or not. Like, the other character might start talking to you, and they might just be imparting normal information completely neutrally, or they might say something cutting, and it, like, inflicts a status effect on you called, like, racing thoughts, where you have 8 seconds to pick your next option or something bad will happen. Shit like that.
You've gained Nervousness 3, which takes away one of your more level-headed dialogue options.
Exactly. What's God's motivation for marrying? What's in it for them? I think they're like a demiurge that's like inherited the throne. And they're dying. Like, maybe they're sick or something. I don't know. I don't want there to be, like, actual combat. You know? The combat is, like, pouring someone poisoned tea or some shit. And I'm having fun, like, going through my knowledge of history and just trying to implement every, like, a version of every famous consort that I remember from history. I specifically want something that's like 90% my writing by weight so that my friends don't have to do stuff. Is leaving room for improv in a system with dialogue mechanically intense like that? It would require a lot of like complex dialogue trees, but that's the entire game. So, how would you characterize?
Essentially,
Go ahead.
once you have it set up so that if you get someone to set up a working dialogue tree function, for you, and you learn how to implement new trees, you don't have to fuck with the rest of the game. You can just sort of spend hours and hours and hours working on, like, your part of it. And then just whenever you need, like, other people to step in and solve shit for you, code or RPG maker wise, that's when you call in the heavy support.
Yup. So like a visual novel? No, I do want there to be, like, I want there to be at least a simulated map where you can, like, wander around and go do things. Like, it progresses through game states as you, my thought was that it progresses through game states at meals.
Aww.
Like, you sit down and have a yummy breakfast, and then that progresses the game state.
That was one of my questions, actually. Like, will you have, like, a meal-making mini-game? Because that would be such an interesting way to introduce, like, the ability to poison people. If, like, one of your characters, like, hobbies or abilities is to make food for other people. Or maybe it's, like, a palace thing where, like, one of the challenges is, like, okay, how well can you prepare a cup of tea?
There will definitely be like a tea production mini game, but I don't think consorts make their food. I think they're like they have their food made for them. Like they're still nobles.
Interesting.
They don't do their own labor. Maybe they could like ask for some bread from the kitchen, but they definitely like make tea for people.
Interesting.
Being able to poison shit in your inventory would definitely be a thing. The poisoner's power.
What's the inventory like? Because one of the things that I really fucking like in video games is always a Tetris style inventory.
I was thinking like it would have to be very bare bones. Like anything that you're carrying on your person is just like always visible to you on stream. Although you could do something interesting with like having to rapidly Tetris something before somebody else notices.
Oh, that would be really good.
Although
whenever
that's
you
like
put something in your inventory, you have to like fit it in.
Right.
It shouldn't be. Wait. Okay, hold on. It shouldn't be correlated to the size of the item. It should be correlated to like the importance of the item to you, because it makes you like more nervous or whatever to handle it. So like when you're grabbing the poisoner's plum, it's like a really big and weird shape because you're like fumbling with it in your hands, and it's like at a time. So then suddenly you have to drop a whole bunch of other shit on the floor that you might need.
That might be a little too mechanically complex. Like even implementing a Tetris system is like more. It's like more than I would want. But I do like the idea that like, what if somebody gets you into combat and they say something that makes you nervous, so you might drop one of your items?
Oh, that's fun.
Just really simple shit like that.
Interesting. I will say, having been doing code in Unity and C# at least, once you have like the basics, like what is RPG Maker coded in?
I have no idea.
Interesting. Regardless, once you have the basics of that language, one good thing about code is that most of all code is solved issues, and literally, because Sanity was explaining this to me, most of what professional programmers do is Google how to do something, and then just find whoever else made it and copy that code, basically. And obviously you have to do like synthesis within your own thing, but my thought is, having now coded a game, if you have an idea for gameplay that does sound like it would be really fun, don't discount it entirely. It might be easier than you think to implement.
Okay. Well, if you remember, Jamie, before I got into writing, I did amateur game dev for a long time.
I do remember.
And so I am having fun designing a game that has extremely minimal elements to it.
Ah, I see.
I'm enjoying the design challenge of trying to carry something purely on writing, but that still has a combat mechanic, like something that is something that is ostensibly a visual novel, but does actually have difficult, important combat. It's specifically this idea of like blurring the line between dialogue and combat that I'm interested in. I've never seen like turn-based dialogue combat before. I'm sure
right,
someone
yeah.
has implemented that, and I want to. If anybody has any recommendations, drop it in the Discord.
If you're making the game in Unity, you should check out the dialogue tool Yarn Spinner. No, CT is making it, I believe, in RPG Maker, but I will be copying and pasting your message for me.
I actually I have no plans to do the coding immediately. I would need to write a lot more of this before I'm like, okay, I know I have an actual battle plan. I don't want to start coding unless I would need someone who's like, yeah, I'll do it. So we could work in parallel. Because I am not a good coder, I'm a competent coder. I'm sure I could figure it out if I had time, but I have other shit I gotta do. But my main job is just pumping out words really fast, and that is something that I can do. Monkey Island 1's fencing mechanic? You fight like a dairy farmer. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. I should replay those games. They're kind of bullshit, but I remember them being fun.
I've never played them, actually.
Would Disco Elysium count? It's like something a little more complex. I'm imagining the combat being kind of like Pokemon. Literally with that same framing.
So, interesting. So, when something is said, you would have 4 response options, basically? Or
yeah, or more than that.
Interesting. That would be an incredible amount of writing.
Well, that's the thing I'm good at, so...
Exactly, yeah.
I can do that.
No, that was not me saying, oh, this is an issue. That was me just being impressed and commenting on the fact that you are equipped for the job.
I think it also... In fucking Burning Wheel, which is a tabletop role-playing game, it has a system for duels of wits, a completely optional, rhetorical combat system that I was thinking of adapting. In the sense that, I don't think there would be an HP equivalent. I think the entire thing would be status effect based, where it's
okay.
if you're at a dinner party and someone starts talking to you, they say something cutting and it hits you with a status effect that's off kilter. And if you don't have a badass comeback for your next response, then you lose affinity with the characters that you're around. There's no HP bar in and of itself, but your relationships with the other characters and how they see you is
right.
the important resource that you're fighting over. You're fighting over status.
Yeah, it's all of the fail states are contextual, which is interesting, but they're also very common.
Exactly. And I do think it's possible. I want to include shit imagine you're at a small little party in the garden with some of the other consorts, and maybe the Empress is there, or the Princess is there, and there's always an option bound to one. Every time it's your turn, you always have an option to take a sip of tea, and if you drink before the Princess does, you immediately get executed or some shit, because that's
oh my god.
So you have to, it's you need to. But if people notice that you're not drinking your tea often enough, that's rude, and you'll lose standing for that.
I love this. I was I was talking to one of the people at the local gnome store about CT's game idea because they were talking about game development. And when I was basically saying yeah, basically in any conversation you could technically die, they were like, why would wait, why would I want to play that? That's just like real life. That's just like anxiety. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of the point. It's fun.
Well,
It's
also,
fun. It's
like,
game.
it's like, oh, why would I play an RPG where every time I see a monster, I could die? Like, yeah, man,
Exactly.
that's how video games work.
That's games.
That's
Are-
toys.
are
That's
you
toys and
stupid?
games.
That's games. That's toys you play.
If you don't drink, they imply you poisoned the tea. Exactly.
Oh, that's fun. Imagine if you did poison the tea and they caught you because of that.
It's also fun because every character has clear motivations. Like, all I have to do to write this, like, I have an enormous list of characters already, and half of them are just stolen from history and Shakespeare, which takes an enormous amount of the writing off of my head. Can your game have a cute little fail twink route where you're so pathetic and wet you get a pity combat bonus? I think that would, like, I would love for that to be a build of, like,
Interesting.
like playing the ingenue is definitely a strategy that you'll have to employ. Like, see, okay. In my thought, there are 3 playable characters that you can choose from. However, it's like pathologic, where the 2 that you don't pick are also NPCs in the game, and they consistently make the worst possible choices. If they were playing, right? Can you call it the James status?
Quiet, you.
You let out a whimper and lost face in front of the prince.
+2.
It's like a +2. It's like you are now liked by 2 of the other consorts, but the prince feels weird about your presence now.
The smiling pervert enjoys your company now.
You will be executed tomorrow. And I like the idea of the other characters having some gimmick to them, like maybe one of them can walk around during combat, or maybe the other one, like one of the other ones can save outside of normal areas. But also the various demigod princes, like, notice when you're using these diegetically, like, supernatural powers and comment on it. Like, it might be rude to quick save in the middle of a conversation with a prince.
Oh, that's fun.
I want everything to be as diegetic as possible.
So, like, okay. One of the things that you mentioned in your list so far is angels. It would be interesting if, like, doing your supernatural powers in front of the angels, like, is sort of a case where, yeah, you can do them once or twice, but these are the ultimate arbiters of, like, social interactions, and if you use your powers, like, 3 times in front of angels in general, they kick you out. You're done.
Maybe
you're up to something.
I was thinking one of the protagonists you can pick is like a sorcerer or something. Like they where a lot of the other ones are like politically important people that like are princesses of their own worlds. Like maybe every once in a while, like there's like a human sorcerer that like manages to kind of lie their way into the palace or something. So I like the idea that maybe one of the characters is a sorcerer like that, and no one like they are respected by the fact that they even got into the palace, but they're not liked. Like they're regarded as an outcast for like getting into it that way. And the angels don't like it when you use your powers in the palace. So you have to be a little more clever with it.
What's the okay? So what's the what's the sneaking around in the vents equivalent for this like palace where you can walk during like save states and other weird diegetic stuff? What is like the in-game diegetic version of sneaking around in an area that you really shouldn't be supposed to access?
It would probably involve bribing the guards some way. Because like the angels are kind of machines. They're like the doors. They're like the security passcodes and stuff. So it would be some combination of like learning the passcodes to get through places, but also like forming a relationship with the angels such that they won't like tell on you. Or simply, like, maybe commanding them earlier in the, like, learning the angelic language enough so that you can command them earlier in the day to not be at that door when you need to be there.
It would be interesting if all of the characters can go down that, like, angel control route except the sorcerer. Like, there's just sort of an inherent distrust between them.
Maybe. I was thinking this, like, maybe the sorcerer has more ability to control the angels, but it's also a significantly more, like, you need to own that choice. Like, it's, if you're gonna play on that, basically, because the real world equivalent of that would effectively be like a military coup, like that you're forming relationships with the Praetorian Guard, like, you know, bribing them so that they're on your side and saying, like, hey, when I take the throne, I'll treat you well. Like, it would have to be some sort of angel version of that.
Interesting.
There should be something weird going on with the palace cooks. Oh no, all the servants are bound demons.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, like the court jester is a bound demon who normally don't, like divine law doesn't apply to them. However, you can control them by binding them to a contract, which they will do everything in their power to wiggle out of, because that's basically how they gain power. Where am I going? But they're also, like, lecherous and easily bribed, like, although also you shouldn't really trust them.
Right. They're demons.
They are demons. However, if you give them wine, they might do... If you give them wine and ask them to do something, they might do it. Especially if it's naughty. They like doing naughty things.
That's fun.
There should be some totally regular people. Yes, absolutely. No, there's definitely going to be, like, normal humans there. Oh, let's be naughty. In my head, the court jester is based on Behemoth from Master and Margarita. I like the idea of the court jester being like a talking cat type demon who acts as kind of the chorus for the story.
I don't know. I think one thing that keeps coming back to me is this is such a inspired take on, like, dialogue and combat. The only other things you have are, like, your movement and your inventory. My thing really is, like, there's got to be some catch to the inventory, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
I personally love Tetris, but I think another interesting idea would be, if this is a game all about relationships, right? What if every item has, like, symbols attached to it? And you can only pick up, like, you have a teacup with a triangle symbol in your inventory, right? You can only put other triangle items or compatible items, like square. Like, it's a root vegetable, but it has the square symbol attached to it in its description, right? You can only pick up, like, symbols of certain groups.
Maybe.
But you can find alternative items, like you can find another teacup with a circle symbol and another important item with, like, a circle symbol. So you can have, like, the same item accessible in different areas, but they have to have the correct relationship to be in your inventory.
I was thinking, like, what... I think you're on the right track thinking about, like, your relationships with other people. Like, so consorts generally don't carry backpacks. Like, you have to rely on your wits. You know, you've got, like, maybe boil everything down to your hands, like, to your equipment slots. There's, like... Well, now, which one of my friends would be eating chips loudly into the microphone? Could that be Holly Holotones?
No! Fuck you!
I have the stream on mute, right? Because I'm watching the Warframe and listening to CT, and then CT's talking, and I just hear the chewing noise, and I'm like, wait, that's not me.
And that's not CT. So who's eating the chips?
Then who's driving the chips?
Is it okay if I sit in your voice call and eat a sandwich?
Please, go ahead.
All right.
Nice to see you. I hope you're feeling a little better.
A little bit.
Yay!
You said that as soon as I put the sandwich in my mouth, but a little bit.
Talk more. More. Fuck. Like, okay, Jamie. What
Yeah.
if, before I lose my train of thought, what if everything is your equipment slot? Like, you've got like the comb in your, you've got equipment slots for like your earrings and the comb in your hair and the dress you're wearing, and like one for each of your hands, and like.
Oh my god, a dress with pockets would be an incredibly overpowered item that you can only find in like certain playthroughs and on certain areas.
Exactly. It's like, I think the choice of like simply being able to carry an object on your person without looking unobtrusive would be part of the
Yeah.
game. Or it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I can't just carry around a purse of like a bunch of random shit that I want. But it's like, maybe someone gives you somebody gives you a ring or a comb that lets you get past a particular door and enter someone's bedroom or something. And like, maybe there's a choice between like, okay, let's say you're in a scheme with one of the princes, right? And he's like, here, take this like pin from my hair and then show it to the guards and he'll let you into my chambers so you can grab this thing. Maybe there's a choice between like hiding it inside of your robes versus putting it in your hair, because putting it in your hair could say like, oh, he's like trying to date me, like we're going steady now, and you don't necessarily want somebody to see you like that. So you maybe want to hide that until you can reveal it.
Oh, that's fun. I love that, like, you would think that the consequences here are, oh, somebody will spot that I have, like, a thing for breaking into a room. No, you're going to get in trouble socially because people think you're trying to court somebody that you're not, and then word gets around, oh, how do rumors work in this game? I love the idea of, okay, so when you do something in the game and it's in like a private area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously that won't be really like sort of remembered by the wider environment because it's a private action. But if you leave this room with that bob pin in your hair, what if like in this palace there's like crowds of wisps that sort of go around, you know? Like the generic NPC that is not like a interactable character are like these little like wisps. I'm almost imagining like the souls from Hades. I've never played, but I just remember like little ghosts that aren't interactable but move away from you when you get near them in like social areas, I think.
Jamie, what if they're like little butler demons in little suits?
Yes.
That are like little
oh
butler
my
imps.
God. Little butler imps running around. My point is like I love the idea that if you go near some sort of like class of character, they'll like skitter away and like a little thing pops up that's like they notice something and they're gonna tattle.
Yeah, someone in chat said that there's a game called Octopus City that has a good rumor system that we might be interested in. I will put that in the Discord so I remember. Please.
Oh, me?
Or just the chatter or whatever. I don't know. Have fun. Let's all have fun together.
I'll DM you. Octopus City.
Octopus
Rumors.
City. Thank you, Holistic Field. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening in while my friends and I like brainstorm for a thing. Yeah,
for looking
Butter
at our
Imp
brainstorm.
22357 will remember that. There's like a chat log where it's like thousands of Butter Imps.
I actually really do love the idea of almost like a system where the imps very quickly like skitter away, and then you can almost like map how the rumors make it to different groups of people. That would be actually so cute.
Spread rumor would definitely be a combat move. Like if you know you're being, especially if you know you're being eavesdropped on, you can like you would temporarily unlock your spread poisonous rumor attack, and then you would say the thing that you want.
Oh, fun. So, okay, here's a question. What makes the tutorial character different from the other characters? I assume you have to play them first?
No. I think the tutorial character is just the easiest one to play.
Okay.
And I specifically want the first character that you have access to, like the first playable character, to be an outsider to the palace so that you can, like, explain the world.
Right.
I also think it's, like, in my opinion, I think the first playable character is just, like... I think the first playable character is just, like a barista from, like, normal Earth or something. Like, a complete fish out of water who was, like, handpicked by an angel to come to the palace or some shit. And halfway through the game, the angel's like, yeah, I just brought you here so that you were, like, political chaff that I could sacrifice at the earliest political convenience. I want as many people to betray you as possible. I want this to be the betrayer's evil game.
I love that. I love the fucking game intro, just, like, over, like, a cutesy-looking Stardew Valley type fucking pixel art cozy game intro thing, and then a fucking angel comes down and takes the main character away.
Yeah, and the angel's in, like, a different art style.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, every frame of their animations is in a different art style. Shit like that.
The betrayer's evil intrigue needs to be like the Metal Gear Solid tactical espionage action type subtitle.
Yes! The betrayer's evil title. This sounds so fantastically convoluted. I love a social combat game. I want you to have to, like... I don't know. I've been very frustrated recently, like, with a lot of the games I played, where it's like... There's a lot of, like, fun, cutely designed characters, but then they kind of don't have any desires or ambitions. Like, they don't grow or change or talk to each other. And I think... You know, as I sat down to do some preliminary writing for this, I realized that it's very easy to have solid characters in a setting like this because everyone has a very obvious thing that they want. All of the other consorts, I have concepts for like 16 of them. They're all trying to get the throne in various different ways. Like they all trying to get their dick wet. And how they go about that and exactly where their ambitions end is a very good way to, like, okay, that's a solid core of a character. They got a thing they want and how and what they're willing to sacrifice to get it. Like, that's half a character writing right there. Have you played Be Not Afraid, aka Seraphim Horror Show? It's got some really cool angel designs. Sounds fun. Holly, do you have the Mushroom Boy yet?
No, I literally just updated the game this morning.
Yay! I do not
I
have him yet.
did 2 of the missions, and it was cool, and I got mushrooms, and I got, like, the boring, useless, worse than shit mushroom, and the voiceover guy was like, hey, you got the boring, useless, worse than shit mushroom. It tastes pretty good when you boil it for 3 hours. It makes it taste like anything.
That's awesome. I'm glad that he's eating slop.
Idea, one playable character knows the rules to officially duel someone. Anytime you try to, you die is pretty funny.
I was literally thinking that, like, one of the consorts has to be some sort of, like warrior princess god pharaoh, like, from a world who specifically builds their entire civilization around training young women to do exactly this. So she shows up and, like, keeps challenging you to, like, chariot duels to the death, and if you ever say yes, she just smokes your ass. Like, you just have no ability to fight back whatsoever. She just murders you.
Does it just play a cutscene where you get killed, or is there, like, an interactable thing?
Okay, you know, in the most recent Deltarune chapter, where if you go to the piano and you try to play Megalovania, the Toby Fox dog shows up in a car and just, like, runs you over and the screen goes black. I think it's just that with her and the chariot. Like, it's just, like,
That's
immediately
fun.
just... I also want that character to be a prep. Like, I want her to be like, I effectively already have won this. And the idea that I haven't won this is stupid because I was raised from birth to do this. And also I'm hot and perfect and I have abs or whatever.
Or whatever.
Or whatever. And it, like, turns out that she's very easy to lie to or some shit. Like, I don't know. On Wednesdays we wear chainmail. Yup. Right, you could bait her into being too aggressive. And like
Oh.
exactly. That's the
good.
play.
You could pit her against someone else, and oh my god, you stoke a fucking rivalry between her and like somebody that one of the other princes like already likes or whatever. Until like they get into a duel, she wins immediately, and then she's a social outcast for killing like the more popular person or whatever.
Right.
The more well-liked consort.
Exactly. No, I think that's going to be a lot of the game is like learning the characters' motivations enough so that you can bait them into neutralizing each other politically. I think part of it would be like learning when to stoke or staunch other characters' ambitions, because you might need like particular political challenges might require like allies in the sense that you have like a little cabinet of the other or like a tenuous alliance with the other like consorts.
Yeah.
Missed me. Bitch. Bitch.
I like
Stoke
the idea that-
cryptotheism. Why?
Owned. I like the idea that there's like a really obvious rival to point this sword woman at, and like get rid of like a dangerous rival early on, but that's like the easy answer. And if you do that, like sword woman is not going to be useful to you later on when you like really need her to kill someone.
Exactly. Like maybe
It's
there's
like-
a character later who you can only neutralize by like tricking her into a duel like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. Somebody
Because
said
it's also like that also trains you to be like on the lookout for these things in future playthroughs, and like encourages you to do those and make different choices.
I've also been having fun writing the princes. Like I think the Demiurge has like 5 kids, like 5 male kids and 1 female kid. So I think the first in line to the throne is like a gay little poetry boy who doesn't actually want to be emperor. He just wants to like read poetry all day and drink tea and shit. And so he's fairly easy to manipulate into just being like, here, you just want some snacks? There you go. Okay. Like, that would probably be one of the first major obstacles to the game, is like trying to get this guy to abdicate the throne. But I think the sort of ticking clock for the game is that the guy who's 5th in line is like one of the Demiurge's bastard sons from like a world that he completely destroyed. And he's just like a serial killer. It's like, you really, really, really don't want to let son number 5 like accidentally ascend to the throne, because he's huge and scary and like has killed a lot of people. So you really, really, really do not like you. Yeah, you wanna neutralize as many of the princes as possible, except for the one that you pick, but not this guy. You can't let the rest of the court get weak enough to the point where he can muscle himself into power.
That's fun. The like visual gag of like 5 like or 4 normal looking like humans, and then like one character that is just like a fucking like hive god from Destiny.
Yeah,
or,
like an orc.
Like yeah. There's just one like fucked up, scary looking character, and it's like, oh, these are my 5 beautiful children.
Right. My 4 beautiful children and murder orc. It's like I want him to constantly be at the palace. Like they keep having to invite him back for weddings and shit, but no one actually likes him, and they don't like that he's at the palace. They're like, okay, haha, yeah, great wedding. Anyway, can you go back to the frontier where the Empire's like fighting a big war, please? And he's just like, okay.
These are my 6 wise and beautiful disciples. And Craig, and the only dialogue that Craig has, aside from screaming bloody murder, getting ready to hit people, is going, I'm Craig. And sometimes, okay.
he waddles off carrying a sword bigger than he is.
Yep.
Okay.
This is like one of one of the few characters that the sword woman won't fight because she's brave, not stupid.
Yeah. That should
Anytime anything comes up where you imply that she should fight Craig, she just goes, "Are you kidding me? That's Craig." And like no further explanation needed.
No, thank you.
And she stops talking to you after that.
Yeah, she just glares at you if you try to talk to her again. I do want one of the princes to literally just be Hamlet. Like, I think it would be really fun to have one of the princes constantly, like, Kubrick staring the camera, like, being like, "The Demiurge killed my fucking dad. I don't care about the throne, I just want him fucking dead." How do you spell Craig so it looks orcish?
It's just spelled normal.
Craig is kind of an orc name.
That is true.
It's one letter removed from Crag, and orcs love stones, so...
There should be another prince that's kind of like David Bowie as Satan, where he's like
That's
pretty
fun.
and charming, but is like by far the most evil guy in that room.
Yeah, like he's going to eat people when he wins, you know.
Yeah. God, that would be such a good reveal where it's like, all right, you married David Bowie Prince, and you ascend to the throne with him. Later, it was revealed that he was eating people.
The whole time, yeah. Sorry.
He actually ate you.
The end. Good ending number 3.
Yay! You got eated. He aided you. SC less than 3, welcome to chat. I had a neighbor named Craig. I think we were related, but I'm not sure how. I used to steal eggs from his chicken coop. That's a good thing to do to Craigs.
That's a really good message. Can a moderator please pin it so we can look at it for the next 20 minutes?
It will be pinned.
Thank you.
Behold! The guy in my Warframe squad just said, "Why my head big?"
Why am I so smart?
Why am I so intelligent? What? Who is this guy? Hello?
Oh my gosh.
Where did he go? Well, that was simply delightful.
What was that little thing?
I don't know. He was small and cute. He was a marketable plushie type guy.
Aw.
That's Sprodling? I didn't know about Sprodling. Something wonderful happened, okay?
Sprodlings are so cute and they bounce around and they go yip 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 yip.
That is very good. I'm very much in favor of this.
One of
Morning, happy.
One of the missions that you can do is Nightcap is just like, "Oh fuck, 3 Sprodlings got really sick. They got a bad belly ache. Walk up to them and help them up and they will feel better."
Aww.
I need to help their belly ache.
Sprodlings love to have fun and they love to live in the fungal network, but sometimes they got a bad tummy because they drank the bad water that the corpus put there.
No, make them stop. Make them stop putting bad water in their little tummies. They literally go yippee.
They do. Let me know next time you're out of the mission. I join your party.
Yay, we will play.
I love playing.
I just need the neuros. I need his yummy mushroom neuros.
I think I got like the body and that's it. I like when you talk to the prince in the lobby and it just like happily farts at you.
Yes, that has happened to me, and it's
I have
wonderful.
to feed him now.
There should be one of the princes who's already dead, and the prime way to interact with them is to interact with the cult that's 100% convinced they're going to resurrect him any day now. Sebastian of Portugal. That's a good idea. Yes, one of them needs to be Sebastian of Portugal. Okay, Jamie, I had an idea that one of the main rivals that you have, like one of the main consort rivals you have, is, one that lasts later into the game, becomes a late game boss. Her gimmick is that she literally can't die.
Oh.
Like if you get her executed and her head cut off, She just shows up the next day holding her own severed head, as if nothing has
that's
changed.
fun.
And then she's like, guess what, bitch? Okay, I invite Holly. Holly has been invited.
Now, question: Why does the palace allow her back in if she did something so bad to warrant execution? Exactly. Is it because like the laws state, oh well, we just had to cut off her head. We don't technically have to do anything else, and a lot of people like her, so it's fine.
That would be really
It's
fun.
fun.
The angels are like, actually, no, we executed her.
I mean,
Not
we
our
did our
problem if she
job. I
kept
don't know what else
moving.
you want us to do.
Yeah, we literally can't lie. I don't know what you want.
There was a contract. We followed the contract. What else do you want here? I don't know what to tell you.
Well, and of course, like, after she gets executed, she's like, hey, I think it was the player character that lied about me. And then you get executed or something.
Oh, bye.
Maybe you were plotting against her. The quest line all about increasingly elaborate ways to kill her. I think the quest line would be like you have to neutralize her politically. You can't assassinate her or poison her or anything. You have to force her to lose face in court.
You've got to embarrass her in front of the whole lunchroom.
You have to make her do a rhythm game that she fails, and like she like does a lame, embarrassing cringe dance in front of the emperor or something.
Again?
Again. And
You gotta stop doing that.
and the
Again
demiurge just
with
like
this.
cringe. I was looking at a map of the Forbidden Palace in China, and there's an entire like barracks in the back for like consorts that the emperor doesn't like anymore.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a timeout palace in the back of the Forbidden City.
Oh my god.
It's awesome. It's so funny.
My ass is getting sent to Timeout-topia.
Also, I really like how they call the prison in the Forbidden City the Cold Palace or the Winter Palace. It's like, that's clever. I like that. I'm stealing that.
It's more polite that way, you see.
I got a damn muck bonnet.
Oh, yucky.
This shit is straight up mucky.
They do look mega mucky.
One bite of Mega Muck and it's over for me.
I'm about a mega muck for the final time.
Oh, not again.
I do like the idea that maybe, like, during a ball or something, one of the other consorts is like, oh no, I hurt my ankle, so I can't dance in the royal ball, but player character consort, I've heard that they're an excellent singer, and then you have to do a rhythm game without any preparation.
Oh my god.
Or people think you're cringe. But if you do it right, you impress the emperor.
Oh my god, we have to protect the Sprodlings.
Fuck.
We opened the gate and I heard like 60 yub-yubs.
They're coming.
Get down! Hundreds of dangerous enemy yub-yubs
Are the
are
Corpus
approaching.
mercenaries?
No, yes, depends.
It is kind of neat that it's implied that a lot of the missions that you're going on are just like Corpus board members trying to throw you at other Corpus board members.
Yeah. They like paying people money and they like getting paid money. They like money.
Yup. Corpus aren't all
Just ate a
mercenaries,
gamma
but some of them
berry.
are. That makes sense. It's also like, there are, like, a lot of the Corpus you're actually fighting are just like mechanical proxies. Like, there's no actual brain in there.
Yep.
One of the princes should be some powerful wizard who's emulating a dead prince. False Dimitri. Ooh. Yeah, there should be one of them should definitely be like doing that thing where they're like, maybe I'm the reincarnation of this dead emperor, maybe not.
to
Who
say?
knows? Yeah, doing a what do you call it? Like a Saint Germain type deal. I think if you have a cult, you're allowed to bring your servants to the palace. Like, I think the Jock consort has like a whole cadre of followers that like follow her around and
Squire
worship
cult.
her. A squire cult, exactly. Like they all like a lot of them have handmaiden cults, but some of them are just like, one of the officials like found me on
This is the mission. Their tummy hurts.
No.
Help them.
Yay! That's awesome. Like there should be some consorts that are like, I have an entire cult of handmaidens that I brought into the palace. And then there's other ones that are like, an angel just thought I was hot on the prison world that he plucked me from, and now I'm living in the palace of God. I'm scared.
I'm scared. I don't know what this is.
It's actually not normal here, and I would like to leave, but they don't let me leave ever.
Okay, don't let me leave because I'm cute. Hashtag cute.
Hashtag cute.
I don't like being cute anymore.
I want to go be a dirt farmer. I want to go back to Earth and pay back my student loans.
I want to go back home and argue about Goku power scaling on Reddit.
The fish out of water like Earthling character should definitely like try to bring like TikTok memes to the palace, and nobody else likes them or thinks they're cool at all.
Oh my god, it flops really hard. That's so funny.
Why do you keep saying that weird stuff? Cut it out. I don't get it.
Trying to explain why the Vine boom is funny to one of the demon butlers, and he's just like, I think you should die.
Yes,
should,
sire. Tell it to me a 50th time. Maybe this time I'll get it. I promise.
I think the demons are allowed to like insult you and be mean in certain circumstances, and part of the reason why they're kept around is that they keep you humble.
Oh, the squeaky bumble.
Oh.
I get it now. They should the barista from Earth should be from like 2007, so it's like the shit that they're referencing like isn't even funny from our world. Like it's already outdated 90 years.
Right. They show up at the Palace of God and they're like, man, I miss listening to the Black Eyed Peas.
Sire, perhaps we could get it started in here. What do you mean that's not the original lyrics?
Genoxia, you're so right. Why do you keep saying when you go to heaven but it's Chinese? What does that mean? I don't have a problem with it. I just wasn't expecting it to be Chinese. That is an awesome vine. I love that shit. Okay, did I get the thing I wanted? Where's my
Nope.
Nokko? No, I did not.
You got nothing and you have sadness in your heart.
Oh, it will be filled with material possessions.
That's true.
That's right.
Again.
I have
Again.
to look at my field guide and see if I got any new ones. I did not. I did. Thorntooth.
Fuck yes. What if heaven was purple?
The delicious fruit has evolved thorns.
What if the timeout tent actually kind of ruled and it had a little black market thing going on so you could get some interesting things? I think if you do get sent to the timeout palace, like, the servants are a little more endeared to you. They're like, they feel a little bad for you, and it's like, hey, you lose face at court, but like, the maids are like, okay, I do kind of feel bad with you because people think you're an ugly bitch now. And it's like less weird if the servants hang out with you, so you're like, maybe I can endear myself to the maids or something.
Would the timeout palace and the main palace have the same maids? Like, would that be something you could do.
I think so. I think the Timeout Palace would be run by like a former consort who is just like still at court and is kind of bitter about the whole thing. But the palace servants, like the maids and shit, like they don't take your attendance if they don't take away your maid servants if you got to go to the Timeout Palace. You're just in the Timeout Palace.
Interesting. Oh wait,
Yippee!
do you get servants of your own if you play as a different character, or do you get like servants assigned to you?
I don't think you get servants, but I think you can earn them. Like I think like
Interesting.
you can like form a relationship with the maid assigned to your room, or like the people who dress you and everything. You know, maybe you're chill with your sandal bearer. Actively getting myself sent to jail and made reputation to be able to spread rumors more effectively. Exactly. No, I think that would be a play, definitely. That is one of the things that I enjoy about a lot of courtly dramas, is like seeing when and where it's possible to like form relationships with the servants, because sometimes that's not done. It's uncouth. There will definitely be consorts that consider themselves above that sort of thing.
Interesting. If you find one of them who's above that sort of thing, you can more easily like spy on them using the maids. Because they don't see them.
But also, a lot of the maids would be opportunistic, maybe, and would very quickly squeal on you if you tell them too much.
A lot of the maids are obligate carnivores.
They will eat you. I do imagine that some of the maids would be like bound demons that would eat you at the earliest convenience.
They're hungry.
They are. And they're beings of pure want. If they feel like they want to do something, they just do it. There should be like the head butler for the palace should be an angel that technically controls all of the demon contracts. And they're just like a sort of a lawyer type.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I like the idea if like the demons just sort of do what they want generally. Like, I like the idea that there's like an area like in the Timeout Palace where if the maids like trick you into following there, they're legally allowed to eat you once you like cross this like threshold.
Ooh.
So like most of the maids are always like talking about this cute like sauna that they have hidden in the back, but if they get you there, they immediately eat you.
Right, like if you go into the wrong room in the maid quarters, there's a weird loophole in their contracts that means they can eat you.
Yeah.
Meaning
Oh
you can
my
learn
God.
about that and you can trick other consorts into going in there and getting eaten by the maids.
Oh my god.
That's okay. That's allowed legally. It's not a problem. It's frowned upon a little bit, but it's not strictly illegal. It's just sometimes in poor taste, but not always.
Maid's got another consort. Send up another one from the slave worlds.
What happens if you like okay. You trick Sword Lady into going into the maid den, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she slaughters every maid that tries to eat her.
Mm-hmm.
And has fun doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does that do? Is she in trouble for doing that? The maids technically attacked her. There's less maids in the castle now, I assume.
I think she's not in trouble for that. And if she figures out that you tried to kill her, she'll be really mad at you.
Interesting.
Like, there would definitely be, like... She would definitely come up and confront you about it in some way. Like, maybe in an odd, oblique manner.
Mm-hmm.
And if she realizes that it was you, she's just like, okay, I challenge you to a duel on your honor, and I'm gonna run you over with my big stupid chariot.
I like the idea that you could technically, like, accidentally get people killed with the maid rumor. Like, you hear about the maid rumor, don't investigate yourself, and then you just sort of, like, idly repeat it during, like, a dialogue with another character just to say something.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, that character spreads the rumor, and somebody ends up dinnered.
Exactly. Like, 3 days later, somebody ends up dinnered in the maid room.
And it was, like, one of your allies, and it's like, fuck!
Fuck, damn it! I imagine the princess would be kind of like, you know, the Demiurge's only daughter is kind of like a pure soul. Like the sort of person who you can befriend, but if you piss her off, she can instantly kill you.
If you piss her off, she's gonna peel you like a bug.
Yup.
I don't like getting peeled or pissed off or any of that stuff.
It would be bad if this happened.
It hurts a lot when it happens.
Secret Yuri route? I mean, there would definitely be Yuri. I have a concept for a character like one of the consorts is definitely going to be based off of Theodora. Like former actress prostitute, but extremely cunning political mind, like extremely high lying and seduction scores, like can almost impossible to tell when she's lying, but also not terribly ambitious and just wants, like, as long as she has a stable position in court, she's not necessarily gunning for the throne. So you can potentially neutralize her by being like, hey, I'm going to go for the throne. You can be my head of staff or some shit. And she'll be like, okay, that's cool.
Well, that's enough for me.
Yeah, let's form an alliance based on mutual blackmail. And all will be well.
And we'll be friends forever.
Yay!
How would another character, like, ruin that alliance for you?
They would probably need to offer her a better deal. Like, if they upsell you. Or if they beat you to the throne. Like, if it starts looking like you're not actually going to make it to the throne, Theodora Consort will just, like, betray you instantly. She wants to be on the winning team.
Oh, I like that. So she's only your ally if you're winning, but also, even if you're winning, if another character tricks her into thinking that you're losing, you could lose her as an ally.
Mm-hmm. There would definitely need to be a blackmail system. Like, that would definitely need to be modeled in the game. Of, like, list of people who you have blackmail on. List of people who have blackmail on you. That's basically the only way to forge a stable relationship in a lot of these circumstances, is to be mutually blackmailing someone.
Interesting.
Does anyone have their own little room that you can egg or whatever? I definitely think you can, like, go into someone's room and, like, fuck with it. That'd be a fun way to do character building, is to, like, be able to go into the different consorts' rooms and see how they have it set up. You know, Jock Girl's room just has, like, Egyptian kopeshes and, like, like, chariot repair magazines everywhere. Caught jacking it in the Prince of Heaven's bedroom. You would get insta-killed for that. That's what we'd like to call a faux pas.
Oh, really? I'm learning a lot.
Yeah. In one of the beds is a single egg. How did it get there? I need this bag for my ball.
Bird.
Your ball? That's right, my ball.
Ding 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 ding.
Ding 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 ding.
My ball.
Warning. Ball fun is to begin soon.
How could anyone love a girl who lays eggs?
Chickens are always thinking that. That's why they lay so many.
I don't want them to be sad. Craig,
people
did you
don't.
lay this egg?
Nope.
No.
Craig's line that isn't yup or I'm Craig is for the egg going, nope.
I did not lay that egg. It's the longest sentence he ever says. Blonde line for accusing the Emperor of laying an egg. The most important political drama is planting an egg.
That unlocks the true ending.
Can you customize your own room, gifts for your suitors, etc.? I would assume so. I think the choice of like what to wear out of your room is also an important like that's your social armor, as it were.
You can't just wear the same thing as yesterday.
I wanted to base one of the consorts on Olga of Kiev, where it's like she like was like fell in love with her husband, who was then killed in combat, and then like just like burned an entire world in revenge. So when she shows up at the palace, she almost immediately becomes like smitten with one of the princes and becomes like unfalteringly, illogically loyal to him. Like will do literally anything he says.
Uh-oh, girl.
Uh-oh.
That's no.
Don't do that.
What prince would Olga be smitten with? Would it be like one of the dangerous ones or like one of the normal ones?
It would probably be fucking... It would probably be David Bowie Prince, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that's kinda
He'd be
what I
the
was
one who
thinking.
actually like knows how to manipulate that. One of the princes is Gonzo
From Muppet?
from Muppet. I think so. I think that's.
From Muppet.
I think that is the implication. Is that it is Gonzo from Muppet, the prince.
Implication of Muppet.
Implication of Gonzo Muppet.
Implication of
Muppets
Muppet.
implied?
Trigger warning. Muppets
Deep in this
implied.
game, we're implying Muppet.
Arm the cannons.
Please be advised.
Fire at will.
Who's Will?
One of the Muppets.
No! That's Gonzo!
Maybe he's one of the princes. Will.
Oh. It's like Jeff, I see.
One of the endings has to be an eternal stalemate, like one of those papal conclaves that goes on for years. Yeah. The court simply cannot decide on is evenly split and cannot decide who gets to have fun and be the emperor.
You know how it is with fun.
There definitely
Yes, I
needs to be a
do.
court wizard.
Ooh. What does the court wizard do?
Something along the lines of like, I mean, in Imperial China, it was like your job was interpreting the stars and shit like that. That was a lot of what court wizards did. Was they're like the time is not right, sire. They were able to kind of put their thumb on the scales of imperial decision making.
Right.
Like, it was a good way to like give an emperor an excuse for doing something they might not ordinarily do. Just like, I can't. The omens. Dog, the omens. The court wizard should be my self-insert. I agree. I mean, kind of obviously, right? Dog, the stars are looking mad, not auspicious. We can't. I'm sorry. We gotta have the wedding on a different day that's less booby-trapped. It's out of my hands.
Nothing to be done.
Counterpoint, this court wizard should be Sanity's self-insert. I think Sanity needs to be like the guy who delivers divine rice bowls to the palace every day, but is like a normal guy.
Oh my god, he's just inexplicably like one of the few characters, like one of the only characters that the tutorial player would know. It's like, oh my god, rice bowl guy?
It's like
You
like-
delivered rice bowls to like my apartment like last week. What are you doing here?
It's
Oh
like-
yeah, I have
Oh,
I
hey,
have a
11.
long route.
I don't know what happened. I just got picked up one day and they told me to keep delivering rice balls to this freaky palace, so I just did, you know, like why not? I have a bigger apartment now.
Job's a job, you know?
I don't even know what's in these, man.
Nobody does. It's not knowledge that can be known.
They keep saying it's rice, but I don't actually know.
If you're caught eating the rice bowls in the palace, they'll like spread rumors that you're like eating the food from home because you miss home because you're a baby.
Yeah, you're lame.
You're lame.
I was watching like one of these palace harem simulator games, and one of the ways that you could die early on was taking a bath too long. Because people are like, "Oh, you're too hedonistic and pleasure loving. Everyone calls you the 5-spice consort and thinks you're cringe because you like pleasure too much." I'm gonna go take a quick break, everyone. If I could impress upon you to stand up, stretch, get some water, go to the bathroom. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
You'll impress no such thing upon me.
I had a sandwich earlier.
Why?
Was hungry.
Oh. A sandwich is an item you can eating when you're hungry.
That's so.
Every single action having a rumor attached to it is a bespoke idea. That would be a lot of actions. Name one action that wouldn't start a rumor.
Stretching your arms.
Nope. Now the court thinks that you're related to Gumby.
Why Gumby?
I assume that he is stretchy.
Not especially. No.
Also, in the scenario, you are green.
Well, that's different.
Yes,
Hello.
I think the Gumby is on account of the green and not anything
the
else.
green Gumby.
The green Gumby, yes. As opposed to the Gum Blue, who is blue.
He is his good counterpart.
Good's a bit of a stretch.
Well, he is stretching because he is Gumby.
He's stretching because he's blue.
I'm hearing some interesting debate here.
Gumby's not especially stretchy. He's just made of clay.
That makes sense. Yeah, he doesn't really have stretching powers.
No, he turns into stuff and, like, becomes a ball or a rectangle. Other shapes sometimes.
That makes sense.
But he's not like a Plastic Man or a Mr. Incredible. Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Incredible did other stuff.
Mr. Incredulon.
Mr. Incredulous.
You know, given that this game is ostensibly going to be about attracting the attention of princes, there needs to be at least one prince that isn't a bad person.
I mean, okay. David starts eating people. Not great. You have the bad ending prince, Craig, who just is not a good fit for the job. Sorry, Craig. Then you have, 3 other spots you can fill with people who aren't necessarily trying to eat each other or end the world.
Okay, people are saying the poet firstborn. In my head,
Okay, that's true.
he's already in love with, like, the court musician or some shit. Like, he just wants to, like, run away with his boyfriend and has no interest in the crown.
Okay. Right, so you can't like marry him and have that be a good ending. 'Cause
Unless
you're
you're
depriving him.
Unless you're a male consort.
True, and a better musician.
Yeah, you have to be able to woo him away from his boyfriend. No, I think they should all be bad people. I think they should at least all have, like, bad qualities that makes them easily manipulable. It's the prince that's 8 years old and just wants to play Fortnite with you. In my head, that's the princess. Like, the princess in this is, like, significantly younger than everyone else and is kind of like a Lancer type character where they just want to play toys.
Does she also make, like, wet slopping sounds and walk through walls?
That would be awesome if the princess was a weird little girl. Like a freaky wet little girl who likes to make mud potions. That's very charming. I like that.
Yay.
You have many good ideas, Holly.
Oh, smile. Smiles wetly.
There should
Hey, dry that
definitely be a suitor who is like the head of a grand people's revolution intending to storm the Hall of God, who actually succeeded, stormed the palace, only to find the palace is fucking huge and the princess find her ideological grievances with their rule oddly charming. I already have, like, one of the consorts is already that. Like, every game needs at least one really weird girl. Exactly. But like a weird child girl. Who you can kind of like become a surrogate older sister to her in some way. But if you make her
That's fun.
mad, she just like executes you immediately because she's the princess.
Yay!
There are no Yuri
Yup.
routes to the throne. I think I think undergoing Yuri endeavors with the other consorts will often be a viable route. I think that will be a thing you constantly have to manage is various Yuri expectations and actions. Like I think it's like you definitely need the you need the attention of at least one of the princes to gain the throne, but once you're married, you can just kill him and have a mistress. Wu Zetian
yay.
did that. That happened several times in history. There were a lot of English monarchs that shit like that happened to.
L.
L. Yeah,
L
Wu
is for
Zetian
lesbian.
famously did that. Yeah. She was an extremely Yuri'd up empress.
Good for her.
And obviously there needs to be a consort based on Wu Zetian who's just like grew up on a slave world dirt farm and is just like almost psychopathically ambitious. Like will do literally anything to get the throne because it's all she has. Would definitely end up being one of the like final bosses of the game is like her being a major rival to you.
How would you defeat her?
I don't know. It would depend on where she is at that point in the game.
I just picked up a mushroom called a no.
No. Those are the weird, like, spiky looking ones, right? Or
The
they're
void
like
ones, yeah.
Yeah, they look wispy and voidy. Doing class S shit with another consort. I don't know what that means. Yay.
Classified S for sexual.
Oh.
I just made that up.
Ooh. And it's a good idea.
Yes, the void mushrooms give you void damage and also make a weird aura swirling around you. And the implication is they might do something scarier, but I haven't seen it.
Oh,
So it
interesting.
might not actually.
I do like that Void can get stuck in mushrooms in this game. That's pretty cool.
They've also got, like, sentient mushrooms. Somehow.
Wait, which ones?
The what are they called? Let me go look at my fucking field guide again.
I also need to look at the field guide. Let's go.
And they just give you, like, Tau damage.
Oh, cool.
Vomvul Trumpet, that's it.
Field guide. Okay, let me look up Vomble Trumpet. Oh yeah, that is a sentient thing. That's cool.
It's like how if you're in the plains of Eidolon, especially after the new war, a bunch of the flowers and foliage just look like sentients now.
Yeah, that shit is cool.
Something has happened to the ecology.
So did a big mushroom themed update just come out?
Yup.
Yep. One of them is called Gamma Berry.
My gamma berry. Naturally, it is very radioactive.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I filled out my devil's cap. And the blister stock and the dull button. Okay, let me see if I
My
have...
dull bubby.
My dull, stupid bubby.
This inglorious mummy.
I still haven't gotten the neuros. Again.
Once more onto the breach.
Yay!
Hey, who breached this?
Is anybody else going to breach this?
Nope, just you.
Just you.
People have been talking to me about Fallen London for a while. I figure I should at least try playing that game. It's been one of those things where it's like everyone is like, you gotta play this, CT. You have to. It reminds me so much of your writing. And I'm like, okay, well then I'm never going to play it.
I think you might get a kick out of it, but I also haven't like experienced it much myself.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. And like, one of my mutuals on Tumblr is like a contributor to it. So it's like, okay, I'll check it out.
Oh, cool.
Like, why not? I know a lot of people
I
talk
also
about it.
admittedly like raise the mental hackles a little bit whenever I hear anyone like, "Oh yeah, you'd super love this. You should check it out. It's so you."
And it's like, is it though? Is it?
Especially if it's coming from someone that doesn't know you especially well personally.
Mm-hmm. Like a stranger on Tumblr in my ass box.
Yep.
But enough people have recommended it to me that I'm like, it's... And I am interested in the fact that it seems to be about 95% dialogue per game, and that's like the majority of the game itself.
Mm-hmm.
Could be worth playing just for study. I do like... I have become increasingly interested in games where, like, a major part of the gameplay is, like, inviting a friend over for dinner or some shit.
My dinner with Andre, the FPS.
My dinner with Andre online.
My shooter with Andre.
My massively online OP player with Andre.
Yes. My raid with Andre.
If you're interested in games that are very light on mechanics but heavy on dialogue, it certainly has that. Yeah.
Oh, CT, you should try Undertale.
I should. I low-key kind of want to, like, play Undertale again.
When did it come out?
Like a couple months ago.
Wow, that old already?
Yep.
Yup. Fallen London does have a lot of pretty fun mechanics, as you say, like inviting your friends over and serving them severed heads. How wacky!
Well, I don't want to do that to my friends. I like my friends. Unless they want to eat severed heads.
I don't know if I can support that. I'm sorry.
I've been watching Northern Lion play what is it called? Road to Empress. And I think the best part about that game is that it takes itself like entirely soap opera seriously. Like it never lets go of the gas on the melodrama, and it makes it so much better. If it ever gave you like a little wink wink nudge nudge, isn't this a little stupid? I would lose a massive amount of respect for that game.
It's so funny that game has microtransactions, and what they are is buying baskets of eggs to throw at your least favorite character in like a fucking ranking board.
Really? That's kind of genius. I do love the idea that it's just so transparently meaningless. Like, yeah, here's $5 for eggs that you can throw at evil people.
It's not even evil people, it's just the person you like the least.
That's really...
And it's like a fucking scoreboard.
That's so petty.
There's also, like, the equivalent of your favorite character. You can buy that for them.
You can give them a delicious omelet.
I think it's like flowers or something.
Aw, cute.
What would your microtransactions in the Palace game be, CT?
Oh.
Corporate says you have to.
Corporate says I have to? Shit, I gotta think for a second.
There's a $20 bundle, there's a $50 bundle, And there's a $90 bundle advertised as best savings, and each one is just a promise to give me a bite of a sandwich.
A delicious bite of a sandwich. It would
The TOS has like an entire stipulation clause that you don't have to deliver on that, but you will to your best efforts, so you're not legally liable.
You legally have to try.
Yep.
I mean, like, the serious answer is, like, adding like sex animations and boner activities and whatnot.
Nice. That's gonna be $5 per fuck.
Yes.
All right,
$5 per sex. The epic sex update.
One fuck equals a couple coins. That's a pretty decent exchange rate. 2000 endo.
The idea
Wow.
of like just launching that game like without that, so people can play it on Steam stream or whatever, and then having like sex locked behind a $5 DLC just so people don't accidentally get into like the sex mini games on stream is actually kind of a genius idea, though.
The character diegetically reaches out their hand and says, "I would like $5 for one sex, please." Atomic quote. Nah, we're not really learning today. We're just kind of collecting mushrooms in Warframe and shooting the shit.
I'm learning about this idea that CT and James have.
Yeah.
That's what I'm learning.
We are learning about what could come to pass. That's so true, Octavian Soup.
We're learning about thoughts and logic and ideals.
Yup. It is a fun idea. If anybody wants to program this shit for us, go ahead. I have a lot of writing to do before anything cool happens.
It just idea. It free idea.
It's just free idea. PvP DLC. You can pay $5 to unlock the DLC for someone else. You can inflict sex upon them. Go, my sex bugs.
I'm firing sex infliction cannon. It's a serious issue.
It is actually a serious issue. For $5, you can make it someone else's issue.
Finally! I'm fed up of my issue.
Okay, remember how the Golem game had like a $20 DLC that just added yucky, disgusting flies to Golem?
Wait,
Yep.
yeah.
We should do that, where it's like you can pay $5 and it's implied that your player character like fell in a garbage chute and is stinky now.
Makes the game significantly harder, too.
Yeah, everyone is like, you smell fucking awful, girl. $5 to add when I was telling Candy about this, and I was talking about like I wanted there to be a system where it's like if you're having an internal dialogue with your character, like if you're trying to make an important story decision by mulling something over in your own room, it triggers combat with your own internal monologue, and there's like a shadow version of yourself that you're technically fighting. And when I told Candy that, he immediately sent me that picture of, like, convince Gollum from the stupid Gollum game.
Yes!
Oh my god.
It's like, I fucking hate you, dude. Fuck you.
Are you just trying to make like a fully realized version of the Gollum game concept, but like better? Question mark?
I realized I was...
I don't know if better is the right word for it, but...
Well, once my beautiful, beautiful friend, Cotton Candy WLW, said this very mean thing to me, I realized that I kind of was doing that, and that he's kind of right.
Right.
So, I don't know. Caught.
Like, the numbers don't lie, etc., etc. Super Slam, Summer Slam, whatever.
Can we have a spider hallway chase? I do have a design in my head. I can't draw, but in my head, the court tailor is like a spider-looking demon thing. Maybe they could chase you.
Cute.
I don't know.
$5 for the chase scene.
My idea is that the tailor demon gives you terrible fashion advice. Like, she just always says you look great no matter how you're
Aw.
dressed. But
That's so sweet of her.
But the more she likes you, the more she actually critiques your outfits and gives you valuable fashion advice of like, oh, the queen is wearing purple today. Don't wear purple or she will kill you.
Oh, that's cute.
But if she doesn't know you, she's just like, "You look great. Yes, definitely go out wearing purple, and say hi to the Empress for me." That's kind of how I think the demons work as NPCs, where it's like they're mischievous, but if they like you, they will give you slightly better advice. DLC to put everyone in their underwear so the player character is less nervous. I've never understood that aphorism. Like, the idea of imagining a bunch of people in their underwear, like, looking at me do something cringe, that's really scary. I don't like that.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Like, oh no, now I'm embarrassing myself at the sex club.
Well, it's like a dream logic thing. Like what do they know that I don't? Should I be in my underwear?
It also doesn't feel like super... I don't know, it never feels like that's the kind of thing that happens to me in a dream, is suddenly everyone's in their underwear.
Yeah.
Usually what happens is I'm, like, talking with someone and we're, like, trying to get, like, a work, like, job done. And I look out the window and a fucking crow is, like, just swallowing an entire, fucking chickadee in one gulp.
Oh no. You're like, well, that's fucked up. I gotta get out of here.
I had that as a dream recently, and I was just like, oh, I didn't know crows just ate other birds like that. And then I woke up, and for a couple of days, I forgot that was a dream, and I thought it was a thing that I saw, and then I remembered, no, it was a dream. Crows don't really do that.
No.
Mind crow tricking you.
The crows of the mind are being
The
deceitful.
mind crows are honestly doing bad stuff.
They're being
But let's just
deceitful
hear them
again.
out. They are!
Get them. Get them.
They play a trick and they don't even say sorry because they can't say anything because they're
Rude.
crows!
It's
True.
rude creatures.
Yep.
I do really like this tile set.
It's very pretty and it's got good music.
Well, also, the new tile sets that they've been designing are definitely much more built for how crazy this game's movement has gotten over
Yep.
the years. So you've got all these big, fun, wide open spaces to run around in.
There's a much higher emphasis now on like wider hallways and doors that you don't slam into if you're going too fast, so you can actually play as Gauss and Volt.
I do love that the way that they fixed Gauss constantly bonking on walls is that it's like, it's a weapon. You can kill things by doing this now.
Yep.
Weaponized
There's a whole
bonking.
augment for it that turns it into a grouping tool. It's really funny.
It's awesome. I love that you play him by just sprinting at like 1,000 miles an hour directly into a wall and it kills people like 30 feet away.
And then you use that to charge up enough kinetic energy that you just like start farting and unfarting on people.
The air traveling through my body has turned into attack farts.
My battery is running too fucking hot. I gotta just expel fire everywhere. Now it's too cold. I have to expel cold.
Help.
Unfarting is insane. I mean, it's what like the fridge and the freezer do.
It's kind of breathing, if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's $5 to do it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, if you want to support the stream, you can subscribe here, or you can follow me on Patreon for more wise ideas and thoughts.
Fuck logic and ideas. For $10, you can pay the know-nothing fee.
Fuck knowledge and ideas.
This
for
still
$10.
supports the stream.
I will hit the nearest idea. I will hurt it.
And I got Gorgaricus Spore.
As did I. I don't even know what that is. Is that a mushroom type? Is that a new mushroom type? I don't
That's
know.
not new. That's from the Orbalis.
I was gonna say, I recognize this object.
Bro, I swear I've seen this mushroom before.
Me lost in the woods when there's a mushroom.
Me when I trick you in the woods.
Stop.
Sorry, I have to.
Yup.
CT help.
Nope. James fell for another woods trick.
Stop.
And Jamie deserves this.
That's
Stop.
another paycheck earned. Thank you for your service.
How do we make money off of tricking Jamie in the woods? We don't know, but it works.
I don't know, but every morning I wake up and there's a fat tanner for me.
$10 whole for woods tricks on Jamie.
Honestly, I do it for free, but I can't say no to $10.
Oh, my burrito.
Oh, Barotero.
Oh, your burrito.
Did I get toys? Did I get my toys? No. I have like every other Nokko part. I just want the Neuros.
It is banished from you, my friend.
Oh. Darn it.
Oh, confound it.
Let me check the field guide.
Alright, my first rank up for fully researching one mushroom, and it's just a recipe for stew.
Yup, you can stew.
It's just boil this shit-ass nothing mushroom for 6 hours, add salt.
Yup, my salt slop. My goo. My goo.
My goo?
Okay, it is time. Continue.
Continue my goo?
I think getting the character of the Demiurge down would be important for this.
What's... Okay, so... Is the Demiurge the one you're trying to marry, or the one who's organized all this?
The Demiurge is like the outgoing emperor who's like getting
Okay.
old and like wants to transfer power to one of his 5 beautiful and terrible sons.
Right, right.
And he's like, my angels, travel across the universe and find me some hot, smoking, bodacious babes for my sons to marry.
My succulent
Find me
babes.
picnic babes.
I need
That's
16.
what Yogi Bear is doing.
Travel across my empire of many worlds and find me the most bodacious beach babes for my awful sons to marry.
But know this, my sages, they need not necessarily be boobalicious. There are ways to be bodacious in these many realms of mine.
All of the court sages start nodding and stroking their beards wisely. Truly, you are a wise and intelligent emperor. Whee! I fucking love the reworked Valkyr hook.
Yup.
Maybe my favorite movement ability in the game.
The augment for it is so fucking fun. I know it's not like fucking optimal to equip, but it's a must equip for me.
What does it do?
It makes it fucking free to fly around, and it gives you more parkour speed.
Increases
Oh,
fun meter.
that's real,
If
though.
you're like using it in midair, it just doesn't cost anything, so you can just Spider-Man around everywhere.
Okay, that's insane. I love that.
Yep.
I gotta get my hands on this. Whee!
I gotta steal this from someone weaker than me.
Does it still
Yep.
let you, like, group up enemies if you hit them with it?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, dope. Okay, yeah.
It doesn't like remove any functionality. It just also makes it free to fly around.
Oh, it just takes up a mod slot?
Yeah, it's your Exilus mod slot too.
Oh. I think the outgoing Demiurge is like a generally okay ruler, but is like a lib. You know, it's just like, yeah, there's a lot of problems in the Empire, but we must be prudent, and we need to try and solve as many problems with taxes as possible. Radical change is impossible, and it's how everything and everyone dies.
That's why he won't get rid of his shitty son who would destroy the universe.
Yeah, my shitty murder son is what we need right now is national unity with my shitty murder son.
Oh, I just realized I'm seeing people dance in the corner of my screen because I'm high.
Yeah, the mushroom got you.
I was like, why the fuck is there just a dancing Moa? Wait, I'm high on shrooms right now.
Yeah, like what drug do?
Wait.
There's an effect that covers things in lightning bolts, and I think they removed it in a patch earlier today because it completely nukes your frame rate.
Oh no.
Go forth and fuck, my fail son.
Okay.
If I have to.
Someone in our party is named Boundless Emperor, and they just said W Bobblehead.
Bobblehead.
Wait.
Bobblehead.
This is... Yep. This is the Demiurge.
You see, every time you see the Demiurge, he's just playing toys.
My loyal sages, W Bobblehead has been discovered.
They all start saying, W Bobblehead, W Bobblehead. My lord proclaims it, W Bobblehead.
Getting into the Emperor's like private chambers should be like the hardest thing to do in the game. But if you do, it's just like there's like Funko Pops of all the characters in there.
Has his intergalactic Funko Pops.
Yeah.
I love
executed immediately for seeing that.
I do love My Boss the Demiurge. It's a really cute comic on Tumblr.
The comic is very cute, and I love that the artist also does lovingly rendered art of On Cinema.
Yeah!
They're a Greg head. It's good.
The people drawing yaoi-ful art of On Cinema are maybe the smartest people in the world. It's maybe the funniest thing to do yaoi of, but it feels appropriate. It's awesome. The Demiurge pays you at most 10% of his attention and is always visibly busy with insane bullshit. I think that would be true, yeah. Like, there's always someone who's like, Demiurge, I literally need you to solve this problem. I don't know what to eat for breakfast. And he's just like, well, I don't have any way to get out of this.
It is the most important meal of the day, after all. I can't simply say no.
I think the Demiurge would definitely have to be modeled after like a Roman emperor or like a Mughal sultanate or something, where it's just horrible imperialistic collector leader.
Yeah, just like no, like even the suggestion that like it might be wrong to steal people from across the world to like marry one of your idiot children. Like, if you even imply that, it's, like, death immediately. Stupid.
Right. It just, like, at first they literally don't even comprehend the idea that you could think that. They're like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean having
and once
slaves
you explain it,
it's like, what do you mean having slaves is wrong? We literally earned these.
You know, from the things we did, which were good because we're working for the Demiurge.
They lost a war. We beat them in war. Of course we get to enslave them. Are you dumb?
Isn't all of life slavery of a sort? Do you hate life? Anyways, I'm right because I'm in charge.
Exactly.
So what's the issue?
Honestly,
I said it was fine, so why do you have a problem with it?
Honestly, we're the real slaves here because we have to take care of them all. We're really slaves to them.
Think about it.
There's a lot of complex things to think out there. Watch out.
I don't think you appreciate how difficult my job is here.
Diocletian, literally.
I got an Arborcept stock blueprint. Yum yum.
Ooh, yummy.
Warning, yum yum.
I got his. Is his new big gun, mushroom gun? Is it an arch gun or is it a normal gun?
It's an arch gun.
Neat. It looks like it's some sort of rocket launcher.
Yes. It is a homing rocket launcher that does every combined element.
Oh. That'd be very good for Lavos. I do like the squad member named Cheesequake420.
Oh, Cheesequake, thank you for your service. You protected our boundless emperor.
While he was playing with his W bobbleheads.
His bobbleheads were a W. I don't know what to tell you.
He was right. Say what you will about the man, he was right about his W bobbleheads. All right.
Love
yeah.
him or hate him, he has W bobbleheads.
Okay, one more, and then I think we'll wrap up for the day.
Sounds good, boys. Surely this is the run.
Surely this is the run. This will get me the Nokko Neuros.
Surely this time. Oh, I forgot to say
You
yes
will
to the mission.
finally find the poisoner's plum.
We've been finding multiple poisoner's plums for like about an hour now.
My bad.
I will never forgive you.
Well, back to the woods.
Oh yeah.
Jamie, can you go get tricked again?
Okay. Goes to a big building labeled Tricks in
Who
the
turned-
Spirit Halloween font.
Who turned Holly into 5 Warframe hot sauce bottles? That is not.
What do
that
you
is
mean turn me into?
on the stream. There are 5 Warframe hot sauce bottles from the
Yeah,
like.
that's Holly.
Guess which one is me? The others will try to kill you. Here's the trick though, I will also try to kill you.
Will you play Holly's hot sauce game? One of the suitors should be the subject of like a reality TV show from their homeworld. They have a bunch of drones from their homeworld watching them and waiting for them to kick it in some humiliating way. I kind of love that, actually. That should be one of the guys, like, at several points during the story, there should be like male suitors that show up to try and like woo the princess. And a lot of them should be cringe and weird like that. That should be one of the ways that you're able to become friends with the princess, is like kind of protecting her from them and being like, LMAO, these dudes cringe. And she's like, yeah, they are.
Oh, that's
Want to go make
cute.
mud potions?
My liege, these guys suck big asshole.
We should
Prithee,
go
may
play
we run
toys.
to the slop fields to make slop together.
Yay! Let's go play in the Imperial Garden. Twitch streamer suitor. Exactly.
Oh god. It's absolutely crucial that he has 5, maybe 6 viewers.
He's not even a good he's like won a raffle or something.
There's a game mode where you can play as him, and viewers are a resource you have to accrue. You can get maybe 8.
It's the only way to buy food.
I really like that.
Playing through this big dramatic like game of intrigue, and you're just playing as a character who's like, please, can I have food? I don't know what's going on here, man. Are you guys having fun? I haven't eaten in 2 days. The demon's running the kitchen. Like, they call me a fat little gay boy and tell me to go away whenever I ask for food.
You say that, and one of the viewers go, demons are a nah, and you lose 2 viewers.
Oh yeah, I was talking to Candy, and we came up with the idea that like the 2 bound demons that are running the kitchen are P-Jack and Su Hao.
Fuck.
So it's like, man, you made such a good soup last night. What did you put in it? And the demon is just like, if I tell you, can I hit it? And your dialogue options are yes and no, and like your avatar in the game just automatically crosses out yes without giving you the choice.
Fuck.
You are not allowed to hit it. And then the Su Hao demon comes up to you like, do you know where I can find a donkey burger? Do you know what a donkey burger is?
I love the idea. I like that P-Jack and Su Hao are like opposites, where like they're both in constant suffering, but like everyone hates P-Jack and he constantly like rebuffs that. Meanwhile, everyone basically loves Su Hao, and it doesn't change the fact that he's an abject misery and thinks everyone hates him.
Yeah.
You can only do kind things to the Su Hao demon, but it doesn't make a difference.
Exactly, and you can only reject the P-Jack demon.
Just like real life.
If you ever curse in front of the princess, you get executed, but all the curse words are random each playthrough.
Oh my god. If she doesn't know it's a curse word, it's okay. But if you say a fucking sentence that has like butt or poop in it, she's gonna gasp and she's gonna send you to the gallows.
Immediately summons the like head angel guard that just annihilates you immediately, just unmakes you with a big spear. Did you say damn in front of the princess? 10-cubit spear, be unmade!
What are some other words that she wouldn't know that she could hear in a sentence and think you just cursed and call the guards on you?
Kill. You can't say kill around her.
Oh, cute, cute.
She doesn't know about death yet. The demiurge, like... I think the demiurge, like, genuinely loves her. You know what? You know what? What if the princess reminds the demiurge of his, like, ex-wife who's dead now?
Aw.
And so he really loves her, but has a complicated relationship because it's like, I can't look at you without remembering my dead ex-wife. Tension!
Warning, tension!
Dramatic tension.
Oh, interesting. Wait, if you start hanging out with the princess, that's like a good way to get the demiurge to like awkwardly leave the room.
Aww. That's cute. I like that,
Like-
Jamie. That's a really good idea.
If you like accompany the princess to a ball because she's really excited about it, but nobody will like go with her.
Wait, fuck,
You can
blessed
go there.
feline. You're right. He has to be normal divorced. The demiurge has to be normal divorced.
Yep.
And every time the Dowager Emperor, like, oh my god, he has to be normal divorced, but the Dowager Empress still lives in the palace.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh my god, that's so good. It needs to be the most like your parents are divorced, but they're still living together, and it's really awkward.
Oh my god.
Mist Heart, thank you for the setup there. That's brilliant. It needs to be super awkward, like the fucking Asgore and Toriel shit. Like, whatever's happening between them in Deltarune. I do love that in between Undertale and Deltarune, Toby was like, I need to make him more divorced. Yeah, and you can curry favor with the Dowager Empress by fucking with the Demiurge. Yeah,
Wait, Boundless Emperor is in our party again.
Oh, nice.
Wait, the Emperor.
Mist Heart, was it you that suggested the normal divorce thing? Is that somebody else? Sorry, the chat was moving a bit fast for me. I don't know how to read.
Everyone say your name in the chat.
No, that was a Blessed Feline.
Oh, well, thank you, a blessed feline. I appreciate it.
Miss Tart just wants to have sex with the ex-wife.
Excellent.
Respect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's about going to be the end for us. Thank you for tagging along. If you want to support the stream, you can drop a subscription or hit me up on Patreon. Both of these things are my main source of income, so I appreciate any money you want to throw my way, but absolutely no pressure. I'm going to catch you next week.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
What?
And
Get the camera. Pikachu's outside.
Holly and Jamie, thank you for showing up. It's always a pleasure.
Yippee! I'm a bottle of hot sauce on your floor.
I'm
Yay!
just Jamie.
Bye!
Bye.